It's a Woe Show. It's a Woe Show on Thursday. Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you later.
And that was totally unscripted. That just happened, y'all. That's just how.
That's just how we roll. This is Improv Opening Thursdays. That's where we always make up. Yep.
Let's go ahead and say hi to our two biggest fans. We know this, Taylor, already.
Yep.
You and I both know. On the count of three, let's say hi to him. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, there you go. See, because we know that they're watching right now.
But your mom and my mom are our two biggest fans.
They are. And if you go through any of our social media stuff, you'll find them hearting, and saying, I love you, or posting a heart. So it's good. It's good. Are you still there, Taylor?
Lots and lots of hearts, lots of posts.
Because you're
I'm still here.
We've been having some lagging issues this week.
I don't know what it is. This week we're having.
What's going on with outer space? What? Huh? What?
No. I'm going to have to call Elon Musk. I'm going to have to call Elon Musk and ask him what's going on.
It's pretty ridiculous. It's probably all the rockets they're shooting up.
Yeah. I still think he's a supervillain.
Hey, I do too. And to be honest with you, you know what my biggest regret of 2 years ago was? Not buying that blow torch.
the flamethrower?
The flamethrower, yes. What was I thinking? And I saw it, and I'm like, and you know what's funny?
What?
$500. That's not a bad deal.
I know. I heard in an interview with him where he told how to make it, so I'll talk to you offline about that.
Awesome. And then I thought to myself, does Keith Coaster really need a flamethrower?
I don't think Keith needs a flamethrower. He's already got bullwhips and fire and
I could actually go
throwing knives.
I know. Actually, you have my throwing knives.
I do. I have your throwing knives and a couple tomahawks you gave me.
That's right.
Right. I'm gonna have to get them set up, like a little board set up for when you come back to visit.
So I was learning knife throwing and tomahawk throwing and stuff.
Like you do.
Because I was focusing on my Oklahoma roots. Right? Yeah. And so I was like, being from Oklahoma, what do people expect of me? So it came down to rope spinning, bull whips, and knife throwing.
Yep.
And so I use those now. And and you saw some friends that do knife throwing.
Oh yeah.
And isn't there actually a place where you can do knife throwing in your town now?
There's a place in my town where you can throw tomahawks.
That's so crazy.
Throw axes, yeah.
So cool. Like legally, like not just
it's like an arcade, but where you throw weaponry through the sky.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is you're like, dude, I went and I've got these friends and they were like throwing knives and I gotta get some. And I'm like, I'll just send you mine.
Yeah.
Apparently, like when you live in a motorhome, RV parks don't really like.
They don't look too. Yeah.
Like when you step out of your motorhome and you're throwing knives at trees, they're just not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when they're protected sequoias in a national park.
Yep. I know.
I didn't do that, by the way. That was a
good.
joke.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
But okay, so today, Thursday, is Adventure Day. We're talking
about being adventurous.
I gotta say, look, I'm glad we're talking about being wise and being helpful and being original, and those are all great. But I gotta admit, adventure is like probably my favorite one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because like
today. Go ahead.
Adventure. No, it's like you can make anything an adventure.
That's right. In fact, today we want to talk about people who encourage us to be adventurous.
Yeah. So who inspires you, Taylor, to be adventurous?
I would say one person that inspires me to be adventurous is my buddy Noah. Noah had a really cool job working on TV shows where you would watch like go out in the woods and do something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And Noah's job was to basically go set up all those stunts people would do. So they'd send him with a Jeep and like a tank of gas and just go, we'll see you next week. Go figure it out.
What?
Yeah. But he legit like has translated that into his everyday life. And like every day is just an adventure for him.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I got to say, honestly, shout out. And I'm not just saying this because she's my best friend, but my wife, Melissa, inspires me to be adventurous.
Yeah.
You know her. and I'm not just saying this to be like to score cool points with my wife, but like
Right.
she's not here right now. She's not
She's
here.
not. She can't hear it.
But for reals, my wife, she lives adventure, and she even tells me that's one of the reasons that she married me, because she wanted an adventure and thought that we would be good together. And like every 2 months, she like colors her hair a different color. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
And sometimes multiple colors.
yeah, right now it's orange and purple. Yeah,
That's awesome.
so like it looks like a beautiful flower caught on fire.
Right. Well, it's funny because when you guys were on the road full time for 3 years,
That was her idea.
well, yeah, people would probably ask you all the time, "What does your wife think about this?" And you'd be like, "It
Yeah.
was her idea from the start."
I know. I'm like, yeah, she was the one that was like, hey, let's sell the house and downsize and live in a motorhome. And I'm like, I'm okay with that, but are you okay with that? Yeah. So
Yeah.
my wife, Melissa, she's just amazing, and she's always adventurous, and she reads a lot, and she doesn't just read like one kind of book. She reads a lot of different kinds of books, which is
Yeah.
me want to read different kinds of books. And so yeah, I would say definitely my best friend, my wife, Melissa. Melissa
That's
Coes,
awesome.
for sure.
I'd like to take back mine. My wife is the most adventurous.
I was gonna say, man. I was gonna say you can take it back.
My wife this week, we talked about it earlier, but this week my wife is so excited about the idea of getting a trailer, like an RV, but not getting a nice new fancy one. She wants to get an old beat up one
Right.
and like redo it all from the inside, and
Right.
she's so excited about that.
And
And
she's already asking me questions because we've done that. And
right.
then I'm always like, look, and because when you told me what y'all's idea was, I was like, as your friend, I'm not going to encourage or discourage you from this, either one.
Right.
So, but FedEx is at the door.
Go get it.
No, he's fine.
It could be an adventure.
Ooh. All right, let me go get it. That's great. It works out great,
Yeah,
right?
let's see it. Let's see what it is. All right, everybody, right now in the comments, I want you to post what you think Keith is getting from FedEx. I have no idea. This was not set up. We didn't know FedEx was coming. But whoever guesses will win a prize. Whoever guesses what Keith is going to open up from FedEx right now will win a prize. My guess is, I have no idea. What is that, Keith? Hello Fresh. Oh, it's food.
Yeah, it's a box of food. I just got a box of food at my door from HelloFresh. They are
That's
not
pretty cool.
they're not official sponsors
I was
of this
having people
podcast.
guess.
What'd you guys guess? Anybody?
Well, it's down here in the comments. We don't even know yet, but they're going to post in the comments what they think. I said if anyone guesses correctly, they'll get a prize.
Yeah, they're gonna get free dinner at my house. No, and what's funny is I still don't know what's in the box. It's an adventure. My wife. This is how my wife. She's
orders groceries now.
Well, it's funny because speaking of my wife, who's adventurous, one of the things when we first got married, she didn't ever really know how to cook, and so I'm the one that cooked. And
Right.
Cooking can be quite an adventure because you can make things up or you can do whatever. But anyways, Melissa has been learning on her own adventure how to cook, and it's kind of cool because like they send you the recipes and all the ingredients and everything, and yeah, they're actually really good. So
That's really cool.
So
So how can we apply this to our own lives and trying to be adventurous today? Maybe think about somebody, maybe in the comments, you guys could write down right now someone who inspires you to be adventurous. Who do you know in your life who is always like having like an attitude of whatever the situation, this could be a fun adventure.
Right. And it could be somebody that you don't even like know personally. I'll just say it could be something you read about. I'll just say this real quick. One of the people that I really look up to, one day I went through a thrift store and I literally picked a book at random. I had no idea what it was. My wife and I both did this. We did a reading adventure. We pulled out a book. I paid $0.25 for it. I had no idea what it was. And I'm not lying to you, this became one of my favorite books ever.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's about this guy named Ernest Shackleton, and he was the name of the book is Endurance.
Okay.
about it. This is like I think it was either late 1800s or early 1900s. Don't quote me, but either somewhere in there. But he led an expedition to Antarctica.
Oh, that's cool.
With like 20 something men, and their ship got stuck, and they had sled dogs, and they were out there for 2 years,
Oh my goodness.
and they all survived. And I'm like, best story ever.
Yeah, and it all was because you were just like, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, I paid a quarter for that book, man. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. So it could be somebody that you listen to, maybe you read about, could be your next door neighbor. We don't know. But fun
Right, we don't know.
Inspires you to be adventurous. Tell us about your adventures on Instagram at Go Whoa Show.
Or put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments here. Let us know at wowshow.com. Guys, and we will see you
tomorrow.
Mañana. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, guys.